What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to ICNV Drive Session. Today, I want to go over a quick conversation with you. Some breaking news came out that the Corvette E-ray was banned from all track competition. Well, maybe not all track competition, but let's talk about it. Okay, let's get into this conversation. So I was forwarded some information that the National Council for Corvette Clubs banned the E-ray from competition. Now, I wasn't quite sure what that meant. I actually heard something about that last year, but I didn't really dig too deep into it. And then today the information came out, or it was released, or let's say it was shared to me, that by the NCCC banning the Corvette for competition, that actually meant it could not compete on tracks, which I did not know that. And then what's actually come out since this information has become a hot topic this past week is that several other tracks across the country, and they're expecting it to continue, has actually banned the E-ray, well, not just the E-ray, actually any hybrid vehicle from competing on their tracks. So that's an interesting conversation. And the reason why I say it's an interesting conversation is because I think back now to the promotion of the Corvette E-ray, and you notice that nowhere inside of any of the promotional material they gave us when they brought out the Corvette E-ray did it show anything dealing with a track. And then when I think about it, even the spy footage, I really haven't seen the Corvette E-ray on a track. So what this lets me know is that GM actually knew this was coming, and that's why they never promoted or advertised the Corvette E-ray as a track vehicle. The NCCC actually banned the Corvette from competition prior to GM doing the reveal of the Corvette E-ray. So when GM actually brought the Corvette out, or the E-ray out, should I say, they actually knew it was already banned from competition. I feel like that's one major reason why we have not been shown or offered an actual track package for the Corvette E-ray. So the fastest Corvette ever, will it really maintain the fastest Corvette ever title if you can't put it on the track? I know a lot of people like myself were considering the Corvette E-ray as an alternative, especially for myself, considering I like the Acura NSX. But realistically, that opens a whole nother can of worms. And why do I say that? Because we've actually seen the Acura NSX compete on tracks. So with this new information coming out about hybrid vehicles being banned from tracks, will that now carry over to the Acura NSX, or is that something specifically aimed at the Corvette E-ray? But either way, I feel like I'm putting a rock in a hard place, and not really, I just share information. But I did mention before when a subscriber actually commented before on one of my E-ray posts that he felt like GM didn't do enough research behind it to make the vehicle worth what they're asking for. And now today, I almost have to agree. And the reason why I say that is because I'm not a heavy track focused individual, but I do like to take my Corvette to the track maybe once or twice a year. So I don't have to look at buying a completely track focused vehicle as long as my vehicle can actually get on a track. Well, with this information now being shared, it's making me rethink my desire to actually own a Corvette E-ray. And I got a question for you. Let me know in the comments below. How many people out there that actually put down a deposit on a Corvette E-ray are now rethinking getting their money back? How many people that actually had interest in getting a Corvette E-ray are now thinking, maybe I need to go another route? I know myself, it's really making me think where I was strongly gravitating towards the Corvette E-ray, I may need to veer back on course and focus more on obtaining a C8 Z06. So I got some thinking to do. I think this is the perfect time to take a quick break and ask you guys to hit that like button. Go ahead, hit that like button if you like the content you've seen so far, and join the ICNV Drive Edition community. Subscribe to the channel. Continue to help us grow, but also by joining the community, it's an interactive community. So if you leave a comment below, I will gladly respond. And if there's something you would like to talk about, hit me up on one of my social media platforms. I'll gladly get back to you with an answer. And possibly I'll make a video about the topic and drop it amongst the other videos and content that we have coming your way. So join the ICNV Drive Edition community. But for now, let's get back to this video. Now, to just clarify this information and share with you the best information I possibly can, this isn't strictly targeted at the Corvette E-ray. So don't take this as an attack on the Chevy Corvette production team. This ban that's been put in place is not just attacking the Corvette E-ray alone. There are a lot of tracks across the country which are not allowing hybrid vehicles to actually compete on the tracks. And that goes back to the basic foundation, which does include the Corvette E-ray, is the lithium-ion battery. So from my understanding is, and we've seen this when the actual Corvette went up in flames, is that when the ion battery gets, let's say, unsettled and for whatever reason catches a fire, it produces a very high risk for reignition. So even if they attack the fire, it burns a lot longer. It's harder to put out. And once you even put it out, there's a chance it can reignite itself with no actual warning. And that's been seen. So that's the main reason why the Corvette E-ray is being banned, because of this lithium-ion battery. So actually, you can't take a Corvette E-ray on the track, parking near other vehicles or near any actual structures that are at the track. So in essence, the quickest Corvette ever has now become a street car, a street drag car. I know there will be many people out there that really don't care. And honestly, I'm not trying to bash the Corvette E-ray. I want you to understand it, because I still feel like it's actually a good vehicle to own, and it's actually still the fastest Corvette ever produced. But what I'm sitting there saying to you is, if you like to track your car, if you're thinking about tracking your car, you may want to reconsider this purchase. But if you're still looking for bragging rights, or you're looking to own a car that's going to be different or unique and that you can drive all year round, pretty much, let me just say it like this. GM did not advertise the Corvette E-ray as a track monster for a reason. And now we are being presented the reason why. But for every other reason listed that GM has promotionally advertised this car, if you care to own it for that purpose and don't look out or intend to take your car to a track, then this is actually a good vehicle for you to consider. Especially if you want the wide body stance of the C8 Z06, you're looking for a lot of horsepower and crazy acceleration, this is the car for you. Many Corvette owners actually treat their cars like garage queens, and I hate to say that comment, but don't take it personally, but it's a true statement. A lot of Corvette owners actually just look to get a Corvette as more of a trophy, or should I say a representation of the hard work they've done, and this is their reward. So if you're that person who are going to take care of the car, I'm not going to say baby it, but you just, take it out, drive it, have a little fun with it, but you're not really looking to do crazy performance on the car, do crazy track times, or do crazy laps at a track. You just want to get out and enjoy the actual car. This car is the car for you. The best way I can put it is that for the Corvette owners that really like to just have bragging rights, have a unique vehicle, and let people know that you don't have the base car, that is something different, this is the car for you. I say that because, in my opinion, most of the Grand Sport buyers in the past really bought the Grand Sport for the look, not necessarily for tracking it. And for that reason alone, I feel like if you were a previous Grand Sport buyer of a C7 generation or a C6 generation, then truthfully, and you didn't track your car, you getting the E-ray is probably the next best thing for you, because you're going to get added horsepower on a car that you're really just looking for the look and the appeal. And I agree with you on that. I think it's an actual good buy. But let me know in the comments below, has your opinions actually changed now with this information being released? Well, I'm going to go ahead and end this right here because I was really just trying to get the information out there and let you people know that yes, the E-ray is being banned from the track. It's being banned already by several tracks, and I'm sure before we actually are allowed to get this car in our hands and see what it really can do, there are going to be more tracks to continue the E-ray being banned for competition. So, ICNV Drives Edition. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe, share the video, like the video, especially if you like the content and you want me to keep bringing information like this your way. But I also like to let you know, join the ICNV Drive Edition community, but hit that bell and that's where you get notifications the next time I release a video. And this is an interactive community. So if there's a topic you would like for me to discuss, go ahead and hit me up on one of my social media platforms. Let me know in the DMs below or a comment, and I'll look forward to making a video possibly addressing the topic that you brought to the channel. So, as always, until the next upload, stay safe, stay blessed, and I will see you in the street. And for all you E-ray fans, let me know what you think about this one. Peace.